think Rob's back in LA by now?
I've never seen an actor get fired 2 weeks into filming.
I've never seen a person act like such a dingleberry.
Yeah.
In the Marines, we had a name for guys like him. We had a long list of names.
So what went down?
Oh, stupid shit.
Come on.
Just a lot of stupidity.
Look, I admire your discretion, but...
He flew in 2 weeks late.
Oh.
I had to give him his own separate boot camp from what I gave all the other guys because it's in his contract. All the other actors playing Marines got a 2-week boot camp. I grind them down so they know how it is, out in the field. Rob gets a luxury 3-day boot camp. So day 1, I'm giving him the basics, a few drills, and he has his band members and his girlfriend watching. Smacking their gum and drinking fucking Fanta out of straws like we're at the movies.
We are at the movies.
I'm like, how did they even get to Jordan is what I want to know.
Well, the flight's in his contract, so...
After boot camp day 1, I'm like, he can't cut it. I showed the guys to do this thing with their voice that it's got to come from down here. Like, hey! I'm trying to show him how to do it. He's like, hey! I'm like, no, man. You do that in the Marines? You do that when a chopper's overhead and you got open fire? No one will hear you. Your ass just got zapped by a Haji. It's got to be, hey! Then he didn't bother showing up for boot camp day 2.
Was that when you got the headache?
Day 3, I'm over it. I'm supposed to give him his haircut.
Oh, man, he was pissed.
So, I got the clippers. He's like, just a little bit, okay? Leave at least an inch on the top. I go in a straight line down the middle with the clippers. I just go, and he takes one look in the mirror, and he starts screaming, what the fuck? What the fuck? Does this look like an inch off the top to you? I'm like, motherfucker, I knew you could use your diaphragm.
So, how did you get the role? I mean, Monday morning you're the research assistant, an hour later you're in wardrobe?
Like Nigel's not writing me hard enough. Oh yes, I want a shot up there of the Marines running off into the sunset. Nigel, Marines don't do that. Elliot, relax. Pull the stick from your asshole. Nigel, in the history of warfare, not a single Marine has ever run off into the fucking sunset. And then he starts blaming me that his lead actor sucks. He's like, Elliot, didn't you train him? Elliot, what the fuck? Elliot, did you give him the boot camp or not? And I told him plain, I was like, Nigel, he can't cut it. He's not convincing as a Marine in a leadership position. Nigel was like, oh, fine. We'll send him home and reshoot everything with you as the lead.
Oh, hey, you got a package from Jordan. It's been sitting in my cabinet forever.
When did you get this?
Months back. I thought I told you.
You didn't tell me.
Well, it's been that kind of year. Look, my mind's been all over the place.
My brother Elliot. I am sorry we do not see each other again, but I keep my promise. I send passport to my basketball cousin in Baghdad. He goes to Tikrit, finds the address. Woman comes to door in pink hijab. Very nice chit-chat, chubby woman who likes to talk. She gives my cousin tea. He decides not going to show passport. He pretends he is saying husband is at work today. She says, American soldier shoots him in the face. He is pretending surprise. American soldier spits on body, she says. American soldier takes wallet and runs away. Her son is seeing this. 4 years old. Little boy always talking, big storytelling. He does not talk after this. 8 years later, still not talking. Doctor says, how is this possible? He is hearing, his ears, no problem. This must be in psychology. Little boy does not make sound to cough, to sneeze, to cry. She says, little boy, nightmares. Holds mouth open like screaming, but no sound. My cousin Nasser gives this woman money for going to new doctor. He says thank you for tea, goodbye. Nasser promises I must tell you, fuck you. This is not only thing he says, but most simple, easiest to translate. My brother, also I take many orders. I am soldier too. I understand follow order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Follow order with hand on gun, finger on trigger. But I also understand rule of soldier. Man makes ghost. Man keeps ghost. You cannot give your ghost for someone else's shoulders. You are owner. My lovely, my brother, I send back to you. I can't get rid of this.
What did it say?
I can't get rid of it, Yaz.
Whose passport is that?
I can't get this thing off my hands. I took it to Jordan. I was like, I'm gonna bury this here, once and for all. I tried one night after filming, but my whole body froze up. It felt like my blood was on fire. I could barely hold the shovel.
You never told me.
You got a shovel, Yaz?
This guy could be my cousin. His cheekbones. He could be my blood.
I need a shovel.
Story after story about the service, and this is the one you leave out? Our son is marked. He is going to inherit this. Our son. Our son.
Yeah, well, that's how it happens. You think I learned this shit? It's in my fucking DNA! This guy, Tariq Taleb. I knew he was a civilian. At first I thought, that's an AK in his hands. Split second before I shoot, I'm like, that's a cricket bat. And then I pulled the trigger and took his face off. How am I supposed to tell you that? Tell anyone that?
Here, Elliot, it's the best I can offer.
Show me a spot in your garden where I can dig.
Right there. I've been meaning to pull up the avocado roots. They refuse to grow in Philly, but the soil there's good. The dirt goes down real deep.
Keep still, Elliot. Keep still. But come on. Breathe. Focus. Help me. Help me. Somebody help me. Tariq Taleb. It's been quite a journey we've taken together, hasn't it, man? You and me, man. If I could give my voice so that your kid could utter one single word, I would do it. Or maybe I wouldn't. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just not that brave. Tariq, may your little boy speak. Your son. My son. May both our little boys open their mouths and goddamn sing.
Elliot.
Ah! Ah!